Hello there! Today I thought I would do a video which is bookish, but it's not specifically about books. Now, if you're anything like me, anything book related is a fair game. You know, it's not just about the physical books, it's about accessories and clothes and whatever you can find that is bookish. So I thought I would talk to you about a few things that I've got that are kind of clothes or accessories that are book related, because as I say, I love this kind of thing and I hope you do too. So first off, I'll talk about the accessories that I have here and then we will move on to clothes. So firstly, I have these earrings. Now these are from the Literary Gift Company. Quite a few of these things are from them. They're quite a fantastic company. I know it's meant to be gifts for literary people, but I enjoy splurging now and again. The only thing I would say is that I think they've got quite a limited stock, so once you've had a splurge or two, you kind of got everything that you could have, but they are still well worth a check. So these are little Handmaid's Tale earrings that I've got. Admittedly, I haven't worn them because they're a bit stiffer than I was hoping, but as you can see, it's got a little book of the Handmaid's Tale there, and also a little typewriter with the Handmaid's Tale quote there, which I won't try and say because it's Latin and I can't speak Latin. So there's those ones. As I say, I haven't worn them purely because they're a little bit stiff, but I do intend to wear them at some point. So there's those ones. Then I've also got this pin that I was given and it's got little bookish spines on it. Now this I also believe is from the Literary Gift Company. I think my parents got it from a stall in our local fair market thing. But it came in a little packet that had the Literary Gift Company thing on it, and it has Austen, Bronte, Plath and Woolf on there, so it's kind of female authors for the win. I haven't worn this yet, but I'm going to put it on my dungarees because, you know, pins and dungarees are always a good idea. Then I've got a few bags here. So the first one is actually from Waterstones, and I bought this ages ago, and I won't show you inside because it's got a load of junk in it at the moment, but it's got like different compartments, so it's a proper book bag, and it's this one, and it says on there, a bookcase is as good as a view, as much of a panorama as the sight of a city or a river. There are dawns and sunsets in books, storms, fogs, zephyrs. So that's really cute. And then on the other side it's just got the Waterstones signal. The only thing that I find with this is obviously it's white, so it gets quite mucky. You can see kind of grey stains there, and it's quite difficult to wash. It's hand wash only, I think, but I always find that hand washing doesn't really get the marks out, especially on a white bag. So I've worn it a few times just as a handbag, but yeah, it's kind of a bit grubby now, so I could probably do it. I'm sure it'll survive a wash. The writing and stuff's quite well on there. It's not just kind of stickers, so I might try shoving it in the washing machine soon. Then I've got this one. These, I'm sure, are no surprise to anybody. I got this in a Waterstones as well. So this is one of the Penguin orange cover editions, and it's The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. It's a bag. There are quite a few of these. There are different coloured ones, but The Great Gatsby was the first one that I saw that I actually wanted and that I had read. As much as I love bookish accessories, I won't be buying one that I haven't read yet, but I think there might be a Virginia Woolf one of these in purple. I'm pretty sure it's a Room of One's Own. I might be wrong, but I haven't seen that for sale, but I've seen people with it, so keep an eye out for these. As I say, I got this from Waterstones, but I think you can also get them online, and obviously from the Penguin site you can also get mugs with these covers on them, so that's a really fantastic bag. Then I have also got from the Literary Gift Company again. This one I bought quite a while ago actually. This is an Alice in Wonderland tote bag, which I use as just a handbag. They're quite sturdy, like they are tote bags, but they're not just fabric, they're quite sturdy fabric, so you can use them as your main bag. And then on the other end we've got the Mad Hatter. Admittedly, I'm not the hugest fan of Alice in Wonderland. I really love Alice in Wonderland merchandise. I think it's so iconic, and yeah, I really like the drawings and the illustrations, so I don't mind buying a few Alice in Wonderland bits. I've also, talking of Alice in Wonderland bits, I've also got this jumper, again from the Literary Gift Company, and it's the same picture effectively as the bag. It's just not got the hatter on it, but it's got Alice and the rabbit. And I have to say, I don't wear this often anymore. It's kind of a drama top, because you know when you're wearing a jumper and you see a picture of yourself with it and it's just not that flattering. It's not the most flattering top, I've got to be honest. I don't know why, it just hangs in not the best way, but then you know it's fantastic for around the house and I really like it, and yeah, I would recommend checking those out. At the same time as I bought that one, I also bought this Great Gatsby blue jumper, which I much prefer in terms of wearing. It's got real fleece inside, so it's really soft. This is kind of a rainy day jumper for me. Again, I would say it's probably not the most flattering jumper, but it's got the Great Gatsby on it and it's blue and it's really cozy and comfy, and it's kind of my, if it's raining outside and I just can't be bothered, I will shove this one on with a pair of jeans. So that's all of the literary gift company stuff I've got. Then I've also got two tops here from it's an Etsy shop that I bought them from, called the Literary Emporium, and it kind of has all different gifts for book lovers. It has t-shirts for feminists as well, and yeah, it's just got some really cute stuff. One thing I would say is that I bought larges in these t-shirts because I like a baggy t-shirt. I don't like them to be too tight, and I find sometimes, especially on Etsy, even the medium stuff is kind of skin tight and I don't like that. So I bought larges. I kind of wish I had bought mediums because these are proper big sizes, but they're still fantastic with a cardigan and a pair of jeans. So this one is a just plain grey t-shirt. It's got a little quote on the head here that says, "I am no bird and no net ensnares me," and that is from Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. And then I also have this one, which I have to say is probably my favourite t-shirt. I love the colour. Again, it's a really big t-shirt, but it kind of works with a pair of tight jeans. It kind of looks like a bit of a boyfriend t-shirt kind of thing. And it's got this little heart on it. And it says, "Beware, for I am fearless and therefore powerful," and that is from Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. So I'd really recommend checking those guys out. They had quite a few different quote t-shirts, and they're nice because they're not in your face, they're quite subtle, and I think unless you were a bookish person you wouldn't particularly notice, but yeah, I love them. Finally, I have a skirt and a dress to talk to you about. Firstly, I've got this skirt with typewriters on it. I know it's not specifically bookish, but I think it kind of all ties in, typewriters and books. And this I bought from the White Stuff a few years ago. They also had dresses in this size. The only thing I'd say about this is it's an awkward size skirt. So it's not quite a long skirt, but it's also just below the knee. So I kind of feel a bit frumpy when wearing it, but I think that's probably White Stuff are generally aimed at a kind of older audience. For me, I tend to tuck this band in the front. I just tuck it up so that it's kind of just above the knee, because I think that kind of looks better and more flattering. But I love wearing this with a pair of Doc Martens. And then finally I have the creme de la creme of the bookish clothing world, and that is a book dress. So I don't know, it's really difficult to hold this up. Really, if I was like good at filming, I would put this on the floor and like give you a cutaway right now. I'm not that good at filming. Anyway, so this is by Lindy Pop, and it is a big bookish dress. I'm sure if you're on Instagram you will have seen this at some point. It's fantastic. The only thing I'd say about this is that it's got short sleeves, and short sleeves really irritate me. Like, this dress would be the best dress in the world if it had long sleeves, but it doesn't, it has short sleeves. But anyway, I just adore this. I love pairing it with a yellow cardigan. I tend to wear this to bookish events. Kirsty Logan has also complimented me on this when I went to see her, and I find that especially in book events everyone just wants to know where I got this. It's from Lindy Pop. I don't know if they have it anymore. I think I was speaking to a woman at the last event I went to who said that she had the skirt of this, but she'd gone on and they didn't have any more dresses. So I don't know whether that was a temporary out of stock situation or whether they've stopped doing these, but if you can get your hand on one of these, I would highly recommend it. It's so much fun, and as I say, it's an ideal conversation starter for booky people. So those are all the kind of clothy accessory things that I have that are book related. I hope you found some inspiration here if you've been looking for some book related clothing. As I say, I think it's fun because books are my passion, and I love to let the world know that I love books. I just think it's so quirky and quaint, and I love when I find things that are book related. Admittedly, apart from the typewriter skirt which I got from White Stuff, all of this has come online or in Waterstones with some of the totes, but all the clothing wise has come from online. I find it's difficult to find bookish clothing in the real world. So if you do really want to get stuck in, I would recommend having a look online, especially on sites like Etsy. Something as simple as Bookish clothing, a search like that will lead you to so many people, and they are all worth checking out. So let me know down below if you know any brands that do really fantastic book related accessories or clothes, and I will see you next time. Bye.